Hello captains, hello flight simmers, hello friends, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to do the next full flight video. We are again back in P3D flying the QualityWings Dreamliner, the 787-9 in the very cool Virgin Atlantic livery. And I think it's been a while since our last Dreamliner flight. In fact, I think it was the Lufthansa Dreamliner delivery flight, also from Seattle, but a different airfield, towards Frankfurt. But today we are taking the Virgin Atlantic to London Heathrow, of course. And yeah, looks like we're in good company here. There's a Delta 767 Southwest just coming in, United. So I've got a bit of AI traffic going here. Weather, yeah, I guess that's very typical Seattle winter weather. It's a bit grey, but it looks dry, no rain, at least as far as I can tell. And yeah, I'm pretty excited for this one. Should be a nice, sort of classy transatlantic flight today. We have GSX loading the cargo at the moment. I think passengers are getting in there as well. And yeah, 787 always very reliable in flying, so I don't expect anything out of the ordinary here today, but I'm sure you guys know that it's a reliable aircraft. Always good to throw in a Dreamliner flight every now and then. Alright, so that's that for an introduction. I would say let's set up the flight. So here we are, as always. Dreamliner cockpit is very dark. I switched the dome light on for that reason, so we have at least a bit of lighting going on. And yeah, just quickly checking, we have the recirculator fans. Since we don't have the air conditioning on yet, I think the recirc fans are a good idea. Other than that, I think the overhead is looking fairly good. IRS align. That's quite important, but it goes quick in the Dreamliner, just 1 minute. And so, what are we in for today? We have the Virgin 106. It's a flight number. Call sign usually is 106 Foxtrot for whatever reason. We don't see that too often on intercontinental routes, but this one has a alphabetical part in there as well. For the departure runway, I don't know yet. I think it's gonna be 18 left. I think that's the active one, but we can check back in a second. Other than that, performance. Let's see, 165.2, that's accurate. Maximum would be 181.5, so quite a bit space to max takeoff weight. And then the reserves will be pretty much 5, just below 5, but we can take 5. That's good. Initial cruise level 370. Dreamliner allows us to climb very high indeed. Cost index 160. I think that's a decent value for Dreamliner. Step size, we could in fact put it to 2000. Not even sure if it does anything to the calculations or not. But there we are. Now, departure. Oh yeah, 16 left. I think I said 18, right? No, it's of course the 16. But I just quickly want to check the weather. Ah, there it is. 150 at 5. Yeah, so 16 would be good. However, 3 degrees over 600. Wow. Yeah, so 16 left makes sense. However, I want to... no, that was wrong. Sorry. Let's get this one away. There we are. Let's check what AI traffic is to. Yeah, 16 left. That looks perfect, because I don't want to mess with AI traffic, of course. Right, so 16 left, and it will be the standard Seattle departure. Looking at our charts. Seattle 8 departure. Ooh, why is it dark? Okay, that looks quite horrible. Sorry about that. Anyhow, initial heading 161, 165 maybe, and then it's basically a heading departure, so we can then turn left at any time. Really, I think top altitude assigned by ATC, climb heading 165 on Seattle radial 161. So I will put the heading to 165. We are flying offline, so I think I will put this one right away to 370. Yeah, then we just do an initial climb out, and then we can do a left-hand turn to the first waypoint. Right, in terms of performance, conditions are dry. That was, I think, 150 at 5 to be specific. 3 degrees, 3046. Yeah, here it's 45, but I think it's close enough, to be honest. Thrust rating, optimum flap, optimum 217,382. Yeah, I think that's gross rate right now. But if we use that value, we are on the conservative side, so that's good. So flap 5, 155, 5764, select temperature 48. Gives us a what is TPI? I think it's thrust power ratio. Some Rolls-Royce specific thing of 80.7. This should arrive over here. 48, 80.7. Perfect. 164 then in here. Like this. Auto thrust, flight directors, LNAV, VNAV. Like that. Then, of course, we need the winds as well. 8.4. This should even come down a bit. Oh no, this is of course going up, flying eastbound. Of course, we are expecting a tailwind. Yes, 11.0, there we are. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, we got this transition, of course, 18,000 in these states. 253, 10,000, so apparently we are a bit too heavy to just go 250, but 253 is perfectly fine. Right, and that's that already. Setup in the Dreamliner always is very quick. So initial departure, then vectors, we will continue south. We will not turn back to Seattle VOR, but instead then we go direct Alpsea, I believe. Cool. That's that. So, there's still a few passengers missing here. 347. It appears a little bit high, I believe. Anyhow, I think we can move ahead and fire up the APU and get some air conditioning going while everyone is getting on board. Oh, nav lights. I should have switched those on earlier. But fuel pumps are on. Window heats we can do just a bit later on. Service interphone for whatever it's worth. Right, where's my transponder? Somewhere hidden in here. Transponder, let's go 1000. I like that. Alrighty, so we're just waiting for GSX pretty much, and then we are... So there it is, spawning completed. Perfect, so... Then let's get ready for the departure, I would say. Let's make sure. So packs are on. ELEC APU Gen is on. Then I believe we can. Yeah, external powers are not connected anymore. That's good. parking brake, and then we can get rid of the external power and the wheel chocks like this. Prepare for pushback and departure, please. No de-icing. Okay, backup heats, primary window heat. We have the right demand, electric, hydraulic pump, and the primaries. Beacons. We have, what else? Seat belts, of course. And the rest should be looking good. Not quite. Fuel pumps missing. Like this. And then let's run some checklists. Cockpit preparation. Oxygen is... Where is it? There it is. Oxygen is tested 100%. Flight instruments 136, 136, 3045. Twice, 3 times. That's checked. Departure check completed. Bypass bin inserted. Before start, pressure signs are on. MCP is set. 164, 165, 37. Takeoff speeds are done. 155, 57, 64. CB prefire is completed. Trim is 0 units. Taxi and takeoff pre-timing is complete. Yeah. Well, we haven't talked about it, but it's fairly simple here. We want to face November Romeo, November Lima. I need to check my charts. Okay, not quite sure what happened there. I think I crashed GSX. But it restarted, so I think we should be fine, hopefully. Check completed. Bypass bin I hope it works now. Let's try again. Either I'm super stupid right now, or I have no idea what these pushback instructions are supposed to tell me. November Romeo or November, what was it, Lima? I can't find these routes on any charts. Unless it's supposed to mean like, I don't know, north, right, north, left, whatever. Let's just try. That was a 50-50 now. Let's see what happens. Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set. Ooh, that's not starting well. Oh wait. That's GSX. Anyhow, even if we end up the wrong way, I think we can taxi around here below the bridge and come out on the other side. So either way, it's gonna be fine for us. Right, so let's fire up. Starting engine number 2. Ooh, I'm just seeing my thrust levers. Now they are idle. That's better. Okay, wow, so apparently that's the pushback. We are quite lucky that there's no one on Bravo 12, but even it was quite close to the southwest. Anyhow. Yeah, that was violent engine start, right? I've never had the sounds so much in the 787. That was kind of cool. start number 1. This should jump back in just a second. I think TARA they use in the US on the ground.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Fuel. Okay, so trim 3.75 is needed. Let's bring this a line. There it is. Then we're gonna have auto brake RTO. We have a flap 5 departure. There it is. We have 2 good engines. Okay, this is coming back to norm. APU is going off. Engine NTIs. No, it's not needed. I mean, quite soon after departure we might be heading to the clouds, but then we can still switch it on. I think right now we are looking good. Ah, flight controls. I forgot the flight control check. Where are we? There. Full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right. Wow, that's just very little movement I get here. Let me check the settings. Okay, that's not much better. I think it will be enough to fly this aircraft, but it's a bit weird. Not quite sure why this is happening. Okay, anti-eye is not required. Recall is checked. Outbreak, RTO, flag controls checked, ground is clear. Before takeoff, flaps are set. Cool. So we are. Let's see. Do we have an air? Ooh, there's even an airport map. Cool. That's kind of fancy. Also, I want to have the traffic and the weather. View R's like this. Very nice. So, taxi lights and turn off lights. And off we go. Alright, so we're almost there. A little bit of a traffic jam, but it's now just the Delta Embraer taking off, and then it's our turn. We have the transponder set already. We have completed the before takeoff checklist. Let's put this to a decent range, like that. Yeah, so as discussed, we will climb out towards the south, and then whenever we feel ready, we can take a direct to the left hand to the first waypoint. Right, so he should be gone any second now. Let's put all the lights on, strobes as well. I think logo's not needed right now. And yeah, then we are pretty much good to go. Come on, keep it rolling, my friend. I don't want to stop again. Yeah, just in time. Oh yeah, there's quite a bit of traffic lining up behind us. Okay, here the short takeoff roll will certainly be a little bit longer for us. Took this turn a bit early. Not quite the perfect lineup, but almost. Okay, let's see. There's an Alaska waiting to cross. He's gonna cross. He's not gonna wait for us. So I will wait until he's all clear. Come on. What are you waiting for? Or I don't know. Maybe he does recognize that we are on the runway. Should we risk it? I'm hesitant. Okay, let's try. I don't know what else he's waiting for, so let's go. Let's move. Take off towards London Heathrow. Power is set. It's a bit laggy, but I do like the engine sound. We want rotate. Oh, come on. Slow rotation. Airborne. Positive rate. Gears coming up. Cool.
Traffic.
Disregard wherever that's coming from. Let's go ahead and select. I don't like the flight director giving us a turn just right away. Okay. And my yoke is a bit squeaky. I guess you guys can hear that. Okay, that was good. Autopilot coming on. Passing some clouds. Almost on top of the clouds already. Cool. Yeah, and I think now we're gonna climb quick. The Dreamliner is usually very quick in climbing, so let's go direct. Alp-C, execute. That should be a nice left-hand turn. LNAV. Yeah, flaps 1. Speed checked, flaps 1. Oh yeah, that was a nice flyby. Keep accelerating, so flaps up. Okay, let's see. I think the first waypoint is way out there. Let's update that. So the aircraft's not overturning. And after takeoff checklist is all green. Good stuff. Okay folks, that was the departure already. Always nice and easy in the Dreamliner. And yeah, now we are heading to London. Let's see, flight time is 8 hours and 42 minutes today, according to SimBrief. That's not too long. And let's see, so scheduled arrival time for London is at around 7:30 local in the morning. I'm not even sure if it's daytime or if the sun is up in London at this time. I guess we will find out about that. But now during the winter time, of course, flying the transatlantic routes, a lot of nighttime, unfortunately, but that's the deal. And yeah, so I hope you have enjoyed the departure, and I shall meet you over for arrival into London. Enjoy. Alright folks, welcome back to the flight deck. We are on our descent into London Heathrow, and now we got our answer from previously, or our question from previously answered. There is no sunrise whatsoever at this time. I'm a bit surprised, I have to be honest. Now it's 6:58 Zulu, which, if I'm not mistaken, is 8 o'clock local in winter time in the UK. So yeah, still at 8 o'clock, no glimpse of sunrise whatsoever. That's interesting, but yeah, never mind. So it will be a nighttime landing, basically. Yeah, we're a bit fast. I just have a bit of a speed break out. As always, the aircraft is not very good at following the speed constraint, but it's not the first time we are making this experience. Other than that, yeah, we are in for an ILS landing runway 27 left. That's the arrival we are flying. The Nagra 1 hotel coming from Nagra. We have now passed Westcott, and now we're inbound Bovington BOR, where we want to be max 220 knots, flight level 70 spot on. And then from here we are basically on the transition, sort of like this, coming into land ILS 27 left. Yeah, so speed constraint to 20. Ooh, we're gonna need flaps 1 for that, if I'm not mistaken. And I think we can store those now. Let's put them to arm. Right, auto brake 2 should be more than enough. Dreamliner slows down like crazy on the ground. I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of setting flaps 1 just now, I gotta be honest. Still flight level 100. It's a bit to go. Oh, actually we are quite high still, yeah. Flight level 70 for the next one, so let's still use a bit of speed brake. Passing 10,000, let's switch some lights on, logos, wings, so we have at least some nice looks from the outside. And then yeah, it comes down to what AI traffic is doing. Looks like there are a few other planes on the approach as well. So where's our flap up? It's like 223. Yeah, let's go 223. Okay, and after this one, let's assume we can head straight for the ILS. Depends on what the AI traffic is going to do, but yeah, let's assume we are going there. So that's going to be 2,500 for the altitude. Go around altitude will then be 3,000 later on. Let's match the heading back like this. And then we can go to local. Transition level is flight level 70, and now we can go to local, which is on 1021. Weather, we can have a look as well. So real time is not quite sim time now, that's why it's you can disregard the time here. But yeah, weather is 10 knots variable, 160, between 160 and 230. Good visibility, scattered 1900, broken 3100, 12 degrees, QNH 1021. Yeah, low hanging clouds, but other than that, normal, decent weather. So that's quite okay. Wow, that's very laggy. But it's always laggy flying into London. Just so much scenery and autogen around. And now we even got a thick cloud cover. So it all comes together. Let's run some checklists. Approach altimeter set 1021. And no, landing checklist is going to be later on. So we didn't quite make the altitude constraint of 7,000 at Bonington BR, but judging on our green banana, we will be just fine. But let's see. So this one is climbing. This one is at a steady altitude. Not sure how far out he's going. There's some people coming in from the left. Yeah, so it might get busy. Hard to tell just now how it's gonna work out, but we will see. Yeah, now we could consider doing it with floodlights for the landing now. But even floodlights are a bit dark in the 787. Let's see. That's okay. I think it makes for a nice scene. Wow, this FPS is crazy. I've haven't had such bad FPS in P3D for a while. Okay, how many track miles do we have? Like 20 or so? 24? Yeah, so it's soon time for the first flap detent. I think we might be lucky regarding AI traffic. Airport is somewhere down on the right hand side. Okay, so I just decreased the level of detail radius a bit. We anyway can't see far due to nighttime and clouds. And yeah, that's already a little bit better than before. Not 100% perfect, but that's definitely better. Okay, I believe let's go flap 1. Yeah, speed checked flaps 1. Ooh, wow, look at this, guys. Nice. Coming in right over the city. Cool stuff. So what do we want to do here? I think we can slow down a bit more. Speed 190, flight level change is fine. And let's get rid of those speed brakes now. Let's go flap 5. Right, and down on the ground, November 6 would be our perfect exit. Let's see if we can make it on that one. Ooh, no, now there's some traffic. Ah, get out of my way. Let me quickly fix that. I don't want to go on a detour now. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, but yeah, going on a detour from this point on would be kind of a hassle. So I think that was just easier to do it like that. Okay, we are 10 miles out on a flap 5, speed 190. That's quite perfect, I would say. Let's take care of some more lights now, so we don't have to do it later on. Taxi, turn off lights. So that's all set. Now we can arm approach mode, localizer captured, glide slope is armed. 9 mile out, let's go flap 15. Oh, sorry, flap 10. That's the airport inside. Cool, perfect. Ooh, quite a bit of a crosswind. Wow, 30 knots up here. So this is likely going to decrease once we get closer, but look at this, we're sort of aiming this way. Nice, that might be a bit of a crosswind when landing. Okay, go around 3000 as discussed. Inner draft 143 makes it 158. Sorry, 148. My math was a bit off. 2000, let's configure for landing gear down. Flaps 15. So many different steps on the flaps. Let's go all the way. Flap 30, speed 148. We will do an auto thrust landing. Works very well on the Dreamliner. Oh, I'm just remembering. Where's my hut? Cool. That makes sense during night. Yeah, now look at this. 12 knots, 10 knots of wind. And we can see the aircraft degrabbing by itself. Nice. Landing checklist. All green. So let's do it. Let's see if we can get a nice one today. Now I haven't checked if there's any traffic lining up, but I hope not. There's one British 777 coming in. He's not gonna wait for us. Yeah. So I needed to clear this one as well. Okay, my aircraft. Let's focus on flying now. So 10 knots of crosswind. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of leg spike. It's gonna be a little bit of degrabbing just before touchdown.
400.
I just love the HUD, the head-up display. It makes it so easy
Approaching minimums.
to follow the flight director.
Minimums.
Continue. A little bit low.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, degrabbing. And there we are. A little bit firm, but that's okay. And decel. 80 knots, side forward. Manual braking. Oh, I can't disconnect it. Let's go here. Oh, it was disarmed, okay. Yeah, let's take the next one. The next one would be quite perfect for us. Cool. Yeah, I think that was okay. Touchdown was a little bit firm, but that's I think it was 270 something like that. That's perfectly okay. And the degrabbing worked just fine as well. So I'm quite happy with the landing. Now let's see. Okay, so we take a right-hand turn here naturally, and then just taxi down a bit. Landing lights. Flaps are coming up. Speed brakes. Wait, I need my charts on the other display. So there are some versions to the left, but I actually want to have a stand on Terminal 3. Wow, we are speeding up like crazy. I would prefer stand 320 or so. 320, that is. Virgin. Okay, let's see where we are. Is this link 35? Yeah, so we need to go one further to Golf, and then Golf to the right. That's going to be perfect. Takes us pretty much right to the stand. Okay, 320 is to the right. These American 777s are looking fairly close to the taxiway. Let's do some lights. Oh, strobes. I forgot the strobes. Wing lights. Okay. Two, one. There we are. Park and brake. Oh no. I forget this so often in recent times. I don't know why. That's annoying. Do I have a shut now? I think if there were an after landing checklist, would be less likely to forget. But yeah, it is what it is, right? Let's go standby 2000 in the meantime. And yeah, we can already shut down one engine. And so we are just waiting for the APU to come alive. There it is. So, yeah, killing engine 1. And now we are on APU power. Fuel pumps are coming off. Hydraulics, seat belts, beacons, dome light is coming on, and yeah, so here we are. Let's do external power and wheel chocks, and this should be connected. Yeah, perfect. Okay, hydraulic panel is it's interesting. Why is it not checked green? I feel like everything is off. I wonder if I've missed something here. Okay, strange. Parking brake is set at the moment, and weather radar. Oh, I forgot that. There we are. Shutdown check is completed. Let's ask for deboarding. Okay, so welcome to London again, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in on the Streamliner flight. Sorry about the lags we had here, but it's always flying into either. Sorry, I need to configure the doors. Flying either into London or New York. It's always so hard on any sim. It's a bit annoying, but that's what it's like. And yeah, full nighttime landing. I guess we can only be minutes away from the sunrise. I mean, it's now past 7 o'clock Zulu, so yeah, I don't know. I feel like it should be coming up any second. But yeah, so here we are. That was, yeah, as always, decent airplane, the QualityWings Streamliner. Not quite on the level which we know from like PMDG, FS Labs and this kind of stuff, but still, it's just reliable, flies very well. Handles nicely in the air, so it's always a joy to fly it. Okay, cool. So yeah, as I've said, thank you so much for tuning in. It was a pleasure to have you with me on this flight, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.